everybody, and welcome to the Royal Geek Podcast. I'm your host tonight, Justin Sandoval, aka Sandy, for the anime edition of the Royal Geek Podcast, and I am joined by Trevor McGee.
Hey, we still have these.
We do, yeah. Here it is. JD, my boy,
Welcome back, guys.
and our guy Andy. What's going on, man?
Hey, look at us, dude. We're here.
Yeah, just look at us right here.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, who'd have thought we were?
Not me.
No, not at all.
No.
Years later.
So yeah, we still exist. We still communicate weekly, daily, some weeks
Who
about
I want
anime.
right now on this podcast for you to say who does the most work keeping that group thread together?
Hey, man, it's been crickets
I already,
on my end. so-
I already know who does the most work.
Yeah, that's me.
It's you,
Yeah, now you do the most work for the podcast.
followed up by me.
Y'all
Who
y'all-
does the most influential?
Y'all are carrying, man.
I don't send stuff often, but when I do,
Y'all
Very
are,
good.
y'all are
They're
definitely
cool.
carrying.
It's pretty impactful, yeah. For sure.
JD is
MIA.
He's been
Hey, man,
He's
it's
just
so
happy
much-
to be a part of the
So
conversation.
much going on right now, you know.
Yeah.
he's trying to find his own castle, his own Sando mansion.
I'm fighting for my life out here,
That's
guys.
true. That's the point. That's what it is. But yeah. So we still exist. We are the anime podcast of the Royal Geek for now. Big things in the future. We'll see.
Yeah.
Little tease. Conversations been had. But yeah. So first off, all the listeners out there, we'd like to thank you so much for tuning in to our random crazy discussions on anime.
And
so.
and don't act like they're not good. They're good. That's
I
fine.
think they're fantastic,
Exactly.
man. I
It's
think
quality, not good.
yeah, I don't know why you would ever stop this podcast. Like it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so yeah, we appreciate you guys like, subscribe, all that jazz. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. First things first. We a few of us saw the new Demon Slayer movie. I'm gonna go ahead and
People in this
start off
podcast
there.
Saw it. One
Thr-
of them didn't.
3/4 of the people here saw it, and
What
you.
kind of a nerd wouldn't watch the biggest movie of the last 4 months?
Hey,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. I wonder who
Exactly.
it was.
I don't know.
Trevor did not do that.
It was me.
It was Trevor. But for the fellas who have, Trevor, you read the manga, so you know exactly what happens. You just
Yes.
didn't see the movie.
I am
So
superior.
we're not going to worry
Everyone.
about it. But we're not going to go full spoilers. We're just going to say just like overall thoughts and stuff.
I'm gonna spoil something. Probably.
Spoiler warning,
no,
guys,
if he's,
right now.
he's not going to spoil anything.
I will.
And I say that he's going to spoil
I'm-
something
I
major.
absolutely-
No. Okay, yeah. No, we're not going to talk about deaths. We're not going to talk about any of that kind of stuff. But overall,
Oh, people die.
yeah.
Skip 30 seconds.
Yeah. Andy, dude, thoughts of the movie?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I'm a big fan of Demon Slayer, obviously. So if you like Demon Slayer, you get more Demon Slayer with the movie. I was talking to my wife Riley about it a little bit when I got here. It's like if you don't like Demon Slayer,
Need not
this
apply.
movie is not gonna change your mind. It's just more Demon Slayer. The beautiful animation, the 40-minute long backstories.
Mhm.
Were any demons slain?
It is
Yeah,
all.
There was, yeah.
It's all just typical Demon Slayer, which I'm here for. I think it's great. I went and saw it yesterday. I had a great time. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. JD.
I thought, honestly, it was a fantastic movie. I think it carried strongly from the Mugen Train arc.
Mm.
I think it was visually really good, especially, it's Demon Slayer. You can't miss with Demon Slayer. But honestly, overall, I thought they did very well with the pacing. That was something I was worried about, with manga to movie translation. Sometimes the pacing is atrocious, but I think they paced out, the fights and everything pretty well. So, top tier.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was a top-notch movie. Honestly, before before we even left for the movie, I threw in another anime chat that I'm a part of with
What?
work. With work.
So sorry.
Yeah, with work.
Whoa.
Yeah. Anyway, and I
Somebody
said this
else.
is going to be like a generational anime movie because here's why. You ready?
Whoa.
Because what anime out there do you know they'd be like, we're just going to skip our final season and we're going to release a trilogy movie over the next 6 years. Like nobody does that. That has never been
No.
done before.
It's hard to come back from that, though, because especially when, right now, I don't know if y'all have been keeping up, but they've already been talking about delays for the second part. So we're talking about 2028 for the second part. People are going to start to dislike the company as a whole because people don't like to wait, especially this day and age. They want the next thing to come right away. So it's just like GTA. We've been waiting 7, 8 years for GTA.
Longer
People
than
have
that, my
been,
guy.
Man,
13.
we gonna have
13.
empires rising and falling.
dude. People
time
have been
since-
complaining to this day
Yeah.
about it. So needless to say, they're gonna have all of these anime fans waiting on the second part, and
Well, wait. We do it.
I mean, that's. I mean, maybe. I want to ask real quick. I know what all happens, and so I don't want to spoil because I don't know specifically what was in the movie, but I know what happens. Can each of you guys give me one character from the movie that was like who shined the most? You cannot say Tanjiro. Because
Honestly,
Wait. Before everybody says, I have a feeling it's all the same character.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I think so.
probably so. Go for
Wow,
it.
We think so.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be bold. I'm gonna say it.
Okay, go first.
It's Isa, right? Or is that his name?
Oh no,
What's his
no,
name? No,
not for
what's
me.
his name? That was his name.
That's
right?
his name, but
Yeah.
Who?
The demon. The upper moon
I could say-
3.
Akaza?
Asuka. There you go.
Yeah.
Asuka. My bad. Asuka.
Yeah.
It's him. It had to be him. But
No.
apparently I'm getting
No.
some
No,
disagreements
you're
here.
getting disagreements
No,
on all
no,
That
fronts.
backstory was
I feel
incredible.
like mine and yours are probably the same.
Yeah, dude.
What's yours?
I'm gonna say, dude, it's our favorite Thunder Breather. Dude.
Oh man, yes,
Oh.
they're the same.
Okay,
Dude, he cooked.
he was
man.
definitely number 2. And I will say this: the Showtime worked out better. So JD and I saw the dubbed.
As you
Dude.
should.
Zenitsu's voice is
You know who it is,
so
right?
Chris.
cold.
You know who he is?
Like, yeah, he's freaking.
Shimu.
huh?
It's solo leveling, dude. It's Alex Lee from.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah,
Lee.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Alex
Yeah,
Lee.
yeah.
Yeah. And so like he's so hardcore, but it's way better than the sub voice. The sub voice is so like dainty,
Yeah.
and childish.
Right.
His
Do
sub
it.
voice in the movie though was good. Rather than I went and saw the sub yesterday.
One thing I was telling them about
Lead
before
us.
you got here, Justin, was his intro sold me.
His intro.
Yeah, like I won't say anything more than that, but the first 5 minutes,
Oh,
the
yeah,
intro
yeah.
sold me with him.
When I really, I mean, I've gone
Walking
on record
hallways, right?
on this
Yeah.
podcast of saying Alex Lee is just
Greatest.
he's probably gonna be the next Christopher Sabat.
Honestly, I don't
Like
don't
and
disagree with you.
When he first off, by the way, him doing Zenitsu's voice when he's not asleep with the voice that he has as a human being is really impressive because he's all over the place.
It's almost scary though.
And then he goes to sleep and he's like, Nezuko, I will protect you. And he's like, what? Like,
Exactly.
It's a trip. And Akaza and Zenitsu and then Giyu Tomioka were the 3 from this particular arc, from my recollection, that were my favorite 3.
One
No,
thing,
I mean the whole thing was great. There was definitely at least like 2 or 3 times during the movie watching it where I got like goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Mhm.
the soundtrack, watching what's happening, and it's like oh,
the
chills. dude.
soundtrack was phenomenal, man.
It was so good.
Oh
Don't
my
talk me into
gosh.
going. I'll take the fam though.
You know, you might
Me
as
too.
well
I don't know why
because
you haven't. Like,
at 10:40 at night, we had people were bringing their 5-year-old kids in the movie theater. So
Dude,
you know,
I'll go watch it again.
hey,
yeah,
But you guys,
the movie theater was packed. We were
It
at
was.
10:40 at night,
It
and
was the
that thing
big
was,
theater,
it was almost
too.
sold out. It was the big IMAX theater.
So it was almost sold out yesterday when I went.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Makes me happy, man. Like
generational movie. I'm telling you.
it's Demon Slayer. Well done. I really cannot wait to see how they adapt the ending of the manga. I have no idea how they're gonna swing that.
yo, also
Translates well.
I loved Muzan's English voice.
Yeah, I
It
did
was
too.
really
I
good.
Was
really
it
did
was
too.
a hee hee? Was it like that?
No.
Unfortunately, not. We
No,
didn't
no.
get we didn't get Michael Jackson as an appearance. Yeah, but it was solid though.
But no, dude, you're right. I mean, there were a handful of people there that I could tell weren't Demon Slayer fans because there's a guy right next to us that I looked over and he was just like head hunched over, falling asleep.
I mean, he might have been. I mean, to be honest,
It's like, but like there are people who like aren't anime fans or aren't familiar with Demon Slayer that still went and saw it.
Yeah.
For Thursday night only, domestically, Thursday night only in the United States, it made $13 million.
Oh man.
impressive.
Well, Thursday, one night.
listen. I think that Demon Slayer, all of these, it's a really good time to enjoy anime.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's getting to a point where like even I work a very corporate job and it's like in leadership and it's well known that I like anime and it's cool and that's cool. Like
Yeah.
I think it's interesting how far it's shifted. Now on the TV, I'm watching the Beast Titan rip somebody's head off. So like it's not for everybody still,
No.
but it's excellent. I'm really glad the movie's good,
Yep.
and of course the quality's gonna be
Yeah,
peak.
quality.
Yeah,
is
100%.
So with all that being said, go check it out. It's worth a watch, and we need to pump all the money into it so anime sticks
Keep it
around
going, man.
in the West. So
Huge. Yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons I support Nintendo. Is like I'm like you guys are doing solid stuff, and we need more solid stuff. Please you guys don't stop. Mappa don't stop. Give your people more time off.
yeah,
But
please,
please continue to make good peak anime. Maybe just hire more people and pay them well.
That's
I don't
it.
know. Like
That's
it's cool. Just healthy business practices.
Yeah. So all right. All that being said, let's go ahead and move on. We have currently the summer season is going on. It's about to wrap up within the next 2 weeks. But I kind of wanted to get a conversation going on what is happening right now, like what we're watching, what's airing, like how we're feeling about this season of anime. So the first one I'll talk about is one that's kind of a carryover. Like we're getting the 12 episode seasons for like the summer anime, but then there's an anime that is picked up for 2 seasons, 2 slates. So in the spring season, To Be Hero X premiered, and it carried all the way through summer, and it wrapped up today.
I want to say real quick that you have been stumping for this show since episode 1,
Thank you.
and you deserve all the credit.
Episode 1.
You were right, and it's a good show. Carry on. I'm not done with it yet, but you were.
Yeah.
I think this might be the first thing that I can remember on the podcast where you were absolutely first,
Yeah.
like way first. You watch everything, but you were like, "I'm here, and I'm telling you guys, it's great. It's gonna be great. It's great. You should watch it." And you were right.
Yeah.
Carry on. I just want to give you your
all episodes-
flowers.
thank you.
Flowers
Thank
for you.
That is rare, by the way. Might be the only time you'll hear that from Trevor. Anyway.
There's I got like yeah.
Trevor
One Piece still
compliment.
sucks.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay.
It's on the TV screen. I'm falling asleep now.
Oh my goodness. All right, moving on. But yeah, To Be Hero X season finale is actually today as of recording. Exactly, and it has been incredible. Every episode has been absolutely insane, and some of the fight scenes were arguably like up there with some of the best moments in anime. And I mean, I just want to gauge the room here. Trevor has started it.
I'm pretty
JD,
far into it. I saw the first. I mean,
You saw the animation shift already, right?
oh yeah. I mean, I'm into where the when there was like two of the same hero. I'm not gonna try not to spoil things, and one of them was they're both speedster kind of heroes,
Mm-hmm.
and then his buddy got just murked,
Yeah.
and that was the end of his arc, and it was very intense, which kind of caused us to take a small break. I was like, holy crap, I can't keep doing because we stayed up till like midnight, man. The whole family because every episode's a flipping cliffhanger.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah.
very good. Was episode like 8, 12? We're in there a good bit.
Okay.
Like we've seen a few people's stories unfold.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And I think that's another thing you said. A few people's stories and it's set up like an anthology series,
Yes.
but it's all intertwined. Like,
It reminds me of Octopath Traveler as an RPG where you play as like 8 different stories and they all dovetail. It's that vibe.
That's exactly it. So JD, what about you? You've dabbled.
I watched a little bit of it. Honestly, I got another one that's been on my watch list. So I've only seen, I think, the first like 4 episodes of To Be Hero X. Lorenzo's really been pushing for me to watch it. I think he finally finished it, but I really got to get finished.
Lorenzo's
on
got
that
good taste.
Mm-hmm.
one. Yeah.
He does. He really does, actually. But Andy, nothing yet, right?
Nothing yet.
hates it.
It's on the list.
No, it's not.
To go. No, it is
love
it is-
Terrible.
I'm generally always trying to play catch up. One of the things that Riley hates, I normally watch a lot with her, is when we start something that's not finished. So whether it's
And
like
by finished, you mean finished.
finished, dude. We just watched through the whole season of Hell's Paradise. Like we just finished that the other day.
Fantastic, right?
And then she went, it's like, all right, what's next? I'm like, oh, that's it until January. And she's like, are you kidding me?
Oh,
Like,
man.
why do you always do this? But To Be Hero X is on the list.
Okay.
But
You know, I just realized
just
something right
kinda
now.
wanna catch up.
It's funny. Like this room represents like different anime stereotypes. I'm the guy like I'll watch anything and everything. Right? JD's kind of that niche guy. Like he watches.
He's very much a niche guy.
He watches that popular stuff, but he always brings up this random freaking anime that out of nowhere, and he's like, dude.
Well, his favorite anime of all time is Magi.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
that
man,
and Grimgar.
hey.
Like, he brings up
Hey,
Grimgar.
man,
Like,
those are two top tier.
I'm not saying they're not good. I'm
Exactly.
just saying
No,
like,
no,
it's
no,
just
exactly.
like, yeah, it's just what?
Who thinks
Yeah.
about it?
I've got probably roughly 200 collectibles in this room right now. Not a single one from Magi. Also, I still haven't found that Eisen shirt I was looking for from the last podcast because I've looked every time. But carry on. So yes, niche.
Andy's the guy who's always on his chasing his backlog. Always chasing his backlog.
Always.
It's a never-ending battle. And then Trevor.
Brother, I don't even know what I am anymore.
This,
I have kids and wives and
Yeah.
only
Wives,
one.
Trevor's the guy.
Only one for now.
No, listen. Trevor's the
Multiple.
guy that's going to keep up with the ones that matter. But
That's true.
But he's going to be on his own path always. Like, he's never going to be like, if I come up to him and be like, hey, have you started watching like Lord of Mysteries? He's like, nah, man, I'm finishing up. Are you reincarnated as a slime? Like, he's like, he's on his own path, always on his
Well,
own.
and I vibe with the kids. Like that's what makes it hard because as they've what's gotten it complicated is my kids. So I've got 17, 16, and 10. What's gotten complicated is now that the 10-year-old has gotten old enough to where she's not like going to bed. Like, she's hanging with us until 9 and 10 o'clock at night now, which means that now I've got to be a bit more, like, just a hair more selective.
Cautious.
Like, yeah, like I can't just be like, let's turn it on.
Hell's Paradise on.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
nope.
I'm not throwing that on, right? Or like even Dawn to Dawn. I'm like, seeing
oh yeah.
a girl in her drawers in episode, 1 of season 2. It's like, all right.
It's raunchy.
Yeah, dude. It's like so it makes it challenging for stuff that is not already vetted, or I don't have like Bleach or Hunter x Hunter that I can't go and like look and know, like
Right.
like I've got 400 episodes to figure out like where the boobies at, like where they at,
No,
Are
you're
they
right.
coming?
You're right.
Like I saw Bleach on the screen earlier, man. The side boob was real. It's like where they at? Got to put them away.
Yep.
This ain't time for that. And so yeah.
So yeah, I just thought I just realized that and noticed it right now. That's pretty cool though. And so all right, so 2 X, Andy, you got to move it up on your backlog.
It is good.
It
Tell
is-
Riley
it
to
is
step
good.
it up, dude. She's fine.
She'd
she's
enjoy
got
it. There's a lot of stories in there that I feel like she would enjoy. Right?
She would enjoy. Yeah,
You
no,
would, and that's the problem.
and yeah. Wait, that is because it is very. It is. So she loves Power Rangers as a kid,
Love it.
and it is very Power Ranger-y.
It's
honestly.
over now though, right?
It just ended today. Yeah.
Oh.
To be Hero X, yeah.
Hey, there's one you could binge.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Though it is good.
All right, the next one you had mentioned it just moments ago, Trevor. But Don the Don. Let's go ahead and bring that in. Season 2 is in full stream right now, and it is about 2 episodes away from being done.
I have a question that feels like by the way, my wife loves that show.
Fantastic. Yeah.
She's ahead of me, and I was like, you gotta whoa.
Slow down.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. She's like, well, I didn't know. I was like, no, don't do that. But is the hype down a little bit? It has not seemed to take the world by storm like it did last year.
It is down slightly.
Not that the
yes.
quality is down.
If you're gauging the temperature of where it's at, I think the shock and awe of season 1 is kind of wore off, and
That opener of season 2, episode 1, though, still a banger.
it is.
Still a banger.
It is. So yeah, I do think the hype is a little down, but the quality is still up there. Like, if you're watching weekly, like, it is. Like, for me, I told them off the pod earlier. I was like, Thursday at 12:30, like, it's dropping, and I'm there. I'm there for it because it is just absolutely insane. And we've seen a lot of introductions of new characters of the team. There's like they're forming like a group, right? And so what's your guys' gauge on Don the Don right now? Like, where are we at?
I think honestly, the first season was I think a lot better, but I still think the second season has a lot of what we needed. I feel like they could do better with like the storytelling and everything that's going along with it, but honestly, I think it's still just as good.
I mean, it's still gorgeous. It's still like it seems like Okaroon, the relationship with him and her name escapes me right now. Momo, yeah, is still like being centralized, which is I think that's a draw for people. Like my wife enjoys. She's not like truly chasing down Bigfoot, but she enjoys paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
Like she'll like an X-Files episode, or she'll like whatever, and so she likes that, and she loves love stories. And so like it's like these two things in a funny and bright, cool package. So yeah, I mean it's an elite show. I think it's carrying a lot. Again, it reminds me a lot of JJK in that it occupies a spot as kind of like the best of what you could watch quality-wise in a given time frame.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Andy, what about
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think season 2, I'm like 2 episodes behind, I think, but I mean, I'd say I'm enjoying it just as much as I did season 1. I think where, some of the hype is missing this time around is that it's just more of the same that was in season 1. So the shock factor of, everything going on is just not around as much this time. So
Okay.
I'm enjoying it though. I love it. I usually watch it on Fridays, so every Friday we'll throw it on, get it going, and then like, all right, time to wait till next Friday.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the major things. And I will say, I think like with last year, so in Japan, I think once a year they do a thing where one of Uniqlo does a collab with an anime, and their whole line of like clothing is all spread out of that anime. So last year's when I went in February was all Dandadan. So the whole Uniqlo brand, their flagship store was all about Dandadan.
cool.
So
That
it was
that is
really
cool.
big back then.
Yeah,
Honestly.
and there's been 2 like pivotal episodes so far, and one is playing into the Momo Okurun like quote unquote romance. They're doing a slow burn, but it's being done so well where it's like you're rooting for it to succeed, but like it's not really. You don't see it happening because of their personalities yet, because Okurun is just so awkward and still naive in a way, right? But and then the other one for me personally, I don't know if you guys got. I think you guys got to it yet, but or maybe Trevor not. But the Exorcism song. Oh my word, dude! Like my face melted when that in that season or in that episode. It was incredible.
Yeah,
but,
dude, that episode, it was so good.
I haven't
mean,
got
we
haven't
went
got
back
there yet.
Me either.
to watch it, and I was like, well, let's just go back an episode and rewatch that, and
Yes.
then pick up. This week.
Is it better than the Acrobatic Silky episode?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's high praise because Acrobatic Silky took
Ooh.
over the internet.
it's a different kind
It's
of
a different
good.
kind. Yeah, it's a different
That's
kind.
like Acrobatic Silky won
Well,
awards.
Well, Silky, like it touched on like all the emotional beats, whereas the Exorcism episode, dang, dude, Exorcism it introduced like this, like you feel it in your body that whole entire episode, like
Yeah.
it is, and then it ends on like the most absurd cliffhanger that I've seen in anime in
Okay.
like the past 5 years or so. Like it is just insane.
Mm.
But yeah, I would say yes, Don Don is still bringing quality and heat. And I will say this though, it's been doing so much this season where halfway through I was like, wait, what's their main objective again? Oh yeah,
Right.
to find his missing testicle. Like that's
Yeah, the whole thing.
that's
Brother,
the golden
whose
testicle.
testicles are missing, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Good point. On that note, let's transition. Let's transition to another summer.
Let me. I'll
anime.
throw one out while
Already
you're.
ahead.
halfway there.
Go for it.
So one I've been watching faithfully, Gotcha Otaku. I don't know if anybody's
Oh,
been
Gotcha
watching.
Kuda, you mean?
Gotcha Kuda.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
yeah, Gotcha
yes.
Kuda.
Sorry.
Right there on the table, my brother.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Oh man, what do you think? What do y'all think about it?
Dude, Gotcha Kuda, man.
Rudo, baby.
You called it, didn't you?
Rudo was
that
tough.
was. The only thing I'm truly proud of on this podcast is that there is a actual library of me saying X situation is going to be really good when it comes out. And I don't think I had Kaiju number 8. I had Sakamoto Days. I got Gachi Akuda.
There was one.
Kagurabachi's
Oh,
next.
Yeah.
Kagurabachi's going to be absolute thunderbuns.
When does that drop?
It's next year, October, I think.
Next
Yeah,
year?
and it's going to be. I don't think that unless the studio screws it up, and it's not even that it's that good. It's similar. We talked earlier about Chainsaw Man. Andy and I did, and people enjoy a specific style.
They do.
and they like violence, and they like it's like Kagurabachi. I know we can get back to Gachakuda. But Kagurabachi is basically like the Matrix with swords, which people are they're gonna eat it up.
And the main character is
He's cool.
His like whole style is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an aesthetic
I think
similar
that's
to
the
Chainsaw
thing.
Man.
Me and you are big on reading the mangas first, so
Yeah.
we get spoiled a lot of
Mhm.
the anime.
But Gachi Akuda, Rudo
Mhm.
is he's a real one. We're 6 or 7 episodes in on that one. The squad is.
Yeah.
We had to rewatch the entire one of the turd
dude,
The plunger.
laugh out
Oh,
loud,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely. I texted you guys. I
You
said I
did.
laughed so hard.
Yep.
It might be the hardest I've laughed in a long time. Like, in anime.
What's funny about that one is I had to rewatch it. I dozed off,
Oh,
and before we got to anything funny, I was like, I was so tired, and I got woken up by all three of my children belly laughing.
yes, dude.
Like they were shaking the couch, and I like woke back up, and I was like, "Oh, it's that part." And like, in my subconscious, I'm like, "Oh, it's that part." So I was like, my youngest hates when we rewind something because she gets into it and wants to
Yeah.
keep going. My 10-year-old, and she's like, "Dad, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I gotta watch this." I was told it was gonna be great, and it was so funny.
It was so good, man. So good. I'm loving the character development, man, of Rudo.
Concept
so
is very
far.
cool. Concept is very
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, concept is incredibly interesting.
Yes.
This whole trash world. Like the one thing I wish I wish there was like a little bit more like what's going on up top. Like I wish like that hasn't been uh, touched on or alluded to or anything yet.
Because they don't know.
Yeah, well, I get that part, but I want to know. I want
No,
to.
I get it,
Yeah.
100%.
No, that's good though. Andy, you want Gachakuda right now or no?
No,
Look at this
not
guy.
yet,
Look
not
at
yet,
this
dude.
guy.
Look at me, man. I'm the backlog's
Dude,
backlogging, dude.
I feel like you
in
have
order to
add
in
that
order
one.
to catch up, I have to take things off.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do I
Mm.
take off to?
Well, I'm
catch
glad you
up?
knocked out Hell's Paradise.
Hey, but
so-
think about it like
we,
this.
we talked about that a
But
lot
see,
when it
the-
first came out. It's good.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the good thing is that when we start something, like we plow through it.
Yeah.
So
And you're completionists, right?
right,
Like,
and
yeah.
so it's like, all right, Hell's Paradise is done at least until January.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, now it's either Gachikune or To Be Hero X, and landing on one,
Hey.
knocking it out, and then on to the next one.
Just remember, Gachiakuda is dubbed, so if that means anything.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Two Hero X had just started being dubbed.
It did.
Yeah. But that's crazy because when Gachakuda dropped and it had the simul dub and subbed, and like I feel like that's a good tell of how studios know if
Who's-
something's gonna be good
yeah.
or not. Because when Gachakuda dropped and I like hit play, and normally I'm on the sub and it'll only play the English if it's there, and it immediately played on episode 1. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. It's one of these, and then so I got pretty excited. Like this is gonna be straight gas the whole entire time, and it was. So, speaking of like the simul dubs, the Kaiju number 8,
Yep.
I feel like that was like when it first came out. It was I think the first one that did the simul release.
Yes, it was, and I'm so
mainstream,
yeah, I'm so glad
Right.
it worked out. I'm so glad it worked
and
out.
it's still doing it for this season too. And it has been so much fun. And I was a huge fan of season 1. Trevor, I've given you flowers on this for calling this and saying specifically
That you would like
that
it.
I would like it
yes.
the most, and I did. I absolutely did.
It's just as it's very much it's just your cup of tea, dude. Like it's
and it's still going strong, man. Like Kafka is just, dude. He's a good MC, man.
he is. I was gonna say he's a good MC.
Yeah.
he's a good MC.
You know why? He's mature. He's 33 years old.
Yeah, well, and the first thing I noticed when I started reading the manga and watching it is like, man, I really am glad that there's an MC that's an adult person
Yeah,
with adult people doing like normal things. Like it was cool.
yeah. And you know what's funny, Trevor? With you and me being the old heads in the room, like any other anime out there, the character we most relate to are like the elders, like Netero,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
Yep.
and
That's insane work.
those are the ones we relate to. But
There-
because everybody else is teenagers right now, like
We got Minato, we got Aizawa, we got there we got Jiraiya on the table right here. Like it's
Jiraiya, my boy.
Not,
Yeah.
not the elders in the.
dude,
Yeah.
it's you have to. It's but it's cool. It is cool to see like that. It's a good one. And very similar to Chainsaw Man, the ending of that it's over. Manga's done. I know how it ends. And buddy, I ain't saying it's bad. I didn't feel like it was bad.
Didn't stay the quality though.
No, not even that. It was
It was good.
it became I'm excited for the anime. I may not fully finish this season because I know all of what happens. But buddy, I'm gonna finish that last one because I don't know what happened in the manga. I need someone to show me what
your
that
hand.
was.
It was.
yeah.
I think because the panels at the end of this one, it was so much going on.
There was
You can't
it
really
was
tell what was happening.
an outrageous amount of stuff going on.
Yeah,
Mm.
Not bad. That's not a
it
criticism.
was really good.
yeah,
it was
there's no
fantastic.
criticizing that at all. I was like, what? And when it was over, I was like, I will say this, it got out at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it got out at the right time because I was like, was that it?
It's like, what else can you do from that?
And I was like, man, there's got to be like another season. Like that's just that's the ending.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like I would think more manga and anime should get out at the right time.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, you got One Piece is back on the screen right now. Oda he can't even leave. This man can't stop.
Hey,
He doesn't
no,
know how
but
it's gonna end.
hey, he said this. He said next year is his last year.
That's because he's probably. I mean, hopefully he stays alive. But like, brother,
Oh,
he's
man.
he's poured out all of his creative juices. There's
did.
Doflamingo. Look at this man.
He did tell his publisher or his manager or something. Like he told them how he's gonna end One Piece.
He did.
Like this year. He told them this year.
Mm-hmm.
So in case
don't
anything
know.
happens to him.
He don't know. He don't know. He's like, they go and dig in the
Winging it,
ground.
dude.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Kaiju's another good one. Okay, this one I know for a fact that nobody here's seen. Maybe JD's seen like an episode or two, but nobody here's seen. But I want to throw it out there, and I'll tell you the premise, and you guys tell me if you guys how you would vibe with it. Okay. This one is Tugen Ankai. Tugen Ankai, and it's got a Naruto / My Hero vibe mixed with Bleach. Like it's kind of like it's interesting. All right, it's these demons and the people who fight the demons. This is basically the Quincy's and the Soul Society, basically,
Okay.
right? The Quincy's are the bad guys. They're the ones who are hunting the demons, right? There's this kid who's kind of like the demon hybrid, right? But he doesn't know about it until until an event happens, right? But they use their blood as weapons.
Yeah.
And based on your knowledge and overall imagination on the blood configures to what that is. And so
Yeah.
the main character who doesn't know about his abilities, right? He's huge into guns, right? And so when this blood demon art like forms, he's doing gun forms. Like there's literally like machine guns, there's Glocks, there's like all this crazy stuff that he's making from his blood. Whereas other guys are using like swords,
Yeah.
blade, any sort of blade, chainsaws, axes, like that kind of stuff. And he's over here using straight up like
Firearms.
yes, exactly, like ARs. Like it's like insane. And so he's then introduced into this school where they're training similar new demon people to fight against these quote unquote Quincy's.
You know, I haven't watched it, but I did read. I want to say the first 10 to 20 chapters in a manga of this one.
There you go.
Lorenzo put me onto it. It's actually pretty.
Lorenzo, once again.
Yeah, Lorenzo
yeah.
got to get on this pod, man.
We need to make like an image of like the podcast, and then like in the skies above,
Lorenzo.
dude like smiling
looking
down.
at us.
Yeah, like just like an
He's
angel.
the one that puts us on puts me on like all the obscure ones. So
Mm.
shout out.
So yeah, we'll get him on here. I think that we can make that happen,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, what do you guys think? Just based on my description alone, is that like
It
something you
sounds
watch?
really interesting.
Yeah.
It sounds really interesting.
I was gonna say I'm an easy sell, dude. If you tell me with like full conviction in your voice that you really enjoy,
That's actually not true. He's lying right now.
XYZ.
He's completely lying right now. But it's
whoa, hold
fine. Let him
on.
finish. I'm gonna let him finish.
As he's saying, after I hyped up episode 1 of 2 Hero X, and he's still
Yeah,
it's on his
I got
back.
one too. It took the first thing I heard about. I was like, "Hey, dude, there's this show. I get it. It's a little. It's cool. It's called Spy Family." And he was like, "Yeah, I heard it was mid."
And then what I do?
How
I
many? How
tried
long?
It out.
Season. Anya's 43 years old now, brother. Like I told you that when she was 5.
Oh man.
She's
I'm
got
not
a
gonna-
she's got a Roth
never-
IRA.
I never said I'm watching it same day.
She just took out.
same week, same
She
month.
just took out an extra mortgage on her home to pay her bills.
That
Like
is
she's
funny.
an adult.
but
That's funny.
I watched it, and I text you, and I'm like, "Yo, dude, Spy Family's great,"
And you love it, yeah.
and I love it.
Actually, speaking of like belly laughing in anime, Spy Family is the other one that had me like belly laughing with the freaking tennis scene, the tennis ball scene with your. Oh my
So good.
gosh, that is incredible. But anyway, side note. Okay, but anyway, if you're not watching Tugen Onkai, it's good. It is good, but there's a lot of the anime world is like it's mid, but with great animation. Like,
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just hate it when people say that because like I don't know.
Yeah, people saying things are mid is goofy to me. You don't even know what does it even mean, honestly.
Yeah. All right, and the last one here. It's another Donghua that has kind of taken over the scene. That's the Chinese animation, right? Lord of Mysteries. And I'm telling you this in our chat.
That's JD. JD's the Lord of Mysteries.
Oh yeah,
I never
yeah.
know where he's at.
In our chat, he is the Lord. He is the
I'm
mystery.
saying, yeah.
We don't know where he is. But in the chat, I also said I'm calling my shot there that like you guys would absolutely love Lord of Mysteries. It's fantastic. It is. No one's here watched it, right? No one.
Nope.
Okay,
No,
the
sir.
animation is so beautiful. Like I promise you, all I did, I told you guys to watch the first 10 minutes of episode 1, and you're gonna see the most beautiful animation that you can possibly imagine. And it's there, but it's such a cool. It's like another like underground society of like detectives of the paranormal kind of stuff.
We live in a society.
Well, yeah, but this is an underground society. Anyway, and they each have like abilities that were given to them by the gods and kind of stuff, right? To help. There's like a seer. There's all sorts. There's like 8 of them or whatever, right? But it is truly fantastic, and you guys need to watch it out there if you're not keeping up on that. All right, so that's enough of the summer anime. If you guys have any other summer ones that, because there's a ton, dude, hit us up. Like, just message us or comment or whatever. We would love to hear them. I know there's a lot going on. Let's see, there's Clevitus. I think that's how it's pronounced. That's going on right now. Country Bumpkin, I think, was another one that was going on.
Dude, Sandy, I got a genuine question. How do you have the time?
How do I?
Like,
That's a good question. I don't think that he
I'm
can
I
legally.
can like 2 episodes a day.
I don't think
Or
that he's
game.
legally allowed to say.
If it's
No,
a,
no, I
if it's
can
a,
actually legally
if it's
say.
a good day, then I'm like 3 or 4. But
So
like,
here's the thing, like you had mentioned it like earlier, how like 3 hours of sleep all week, right? Like that's basically my life. I stay up late, but I also got a good rhythm going on right now. Like for work, like on my lunch break when I'm in office, I can knock out 2 episodes on my lunch break, right? And then I get 2 15-minute breaks in between that, like, and so I watch half of an episode for that first part, and then the other half of the episode for the
Oh
second part.
man,
That
this
is an agent of
this is
chaos.
A
So that's
science.
3 episodes during the work hours, right?
Man.
And then bedtime comes, and my kids get screen time right before bed for like a 45 minutes to an hour. I'm knocking out 2 to 3 episodes during their screen time because they're often doing their own world. And then the wife goes to bed shortly after the kids do, and I'm up for 2 to 3 more hours, and I watch 6 to 8 episodes during that
So
time.
you're literally at like 12 episodes a day.
Essentially, yeah.
dude, brother has it down to a science.
It is.
And that's my routine.
I don't know if I'm saying that's a science or if I'm saying that is
Unhealthy.
well, not even unhealthy. It is. I've never even. It's unreal.
My
Like,
boy, go pick up a book.
Well, that's the thing.
touch grass.
Sometimes when the anime's quality isn't good, I do an audiobook. I throw an audiobook in there. So
While watching the anime.
well, no,
Right.
No, just I can't do that. I got to focus on the audiobook. But
My
Brain could not brain.
He.
And I fit it. And I fit in enough to do our show coverage on the other World Geek podcast
It-
cover weekly.
It is. It's a science. Absolutely, it's impressive. I don't even know. I would. Yeah.
Are your kids okay?
The kids are safe, and I'm fully involved and engaged when I am off
So,
of work.
the thing
and
is-
they're
Wife
not
loves
during
them.
screen time.
I have no
My wife
doubt.
still loves me.
Yeah, I have no doubt, and I'm not. I 100%. I know the type of guy you are, no doubt. I just, it's not. I mean, there's no jokes. I'm just like, I don't. So in Dungeons and Dragons, there's an alignment table. There's 9 alignments. Okay, so there's evil, neutral, good, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
There's
familiar.
chaotic, neutral, lawful. I get that right, Andy? Right. And so you fall on this 369 thing. You would be chaotic lawful. Chaotic good. I mean, like with this, it's chaos.
It's chaos. Yes.
You can say it's science. It's not science. It's I watch half of an anime. I hate cliffhangers. At the end of a mid-show
Are
cliffhanger.
you ready for this though?
Don't do this.
Most anime
Here we
have
go.
that middle of the episode
Yeah.
title card.
Yes, I understand.
That's where you stop.
Oh my gosh.
And then when you pick back up at the next 15-minute
4
break,
hours later.
you're right
so
there.
my question to you, Andy, is how devoted are you to the game? Because brother is over here.
He's running miles around me, dude.
Yeah, no, me too. I am, and this now I will say though where there's where he lacks. I got him on video games
It's true.
all day.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I do a well balanced consuming of multiple media streams.
There is some occasions where I catch up and I don't have anything, and that's where I'm like playing Madden or
You don't catch up,
Yeah.
brother.
well, here's the funny thing. Like if
He's watching 12 episodes a day. He's catching up eventually.
No, he's
I-
watching shows that haven't been made yet.
He's making them.
I'm making the shows. Yeah.
Crazy.
No. There is times where I catch up. Like if the seasons are like, there's not that many good ones. Or
What's the anime I started but I didn't get where they go into pictures?
oh, Link Click.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was so
Yes.
Link Click is very good.
Incredible.
That's you. You go into the creator's ideas and watch
Ooh, I
the.
would
Yeah,
love
you're in. Yeah, you're in the mangaka's like brain, watching things that haven't been put on paper yet.
15 minutes at a time.
15.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just a little bit here and there.
Yes. But yeah, that's a little look into my madness.
Hey man, that's pretty.
If you could have any quirk, it would be the ability to stop time. It would have to be.
It would, honestly, yeah. Absolutely.
Not travel back or forward, just pause, but still do whatever. Like
Yeah,
whatever you
I
touch,
interact with,
time
is-
goes normally.
yes.
But that means that you age real weird
Oof, that'd be
Yeah.
that'd be interesting.
because
Actually.
you would never stop aging when time stopped. So that would eventually catch up to you. The hours would become years, right? So
Yeah. Dang. Okay, that's good.
that would be the quirk you'd have to have. Your life would get better for a short time.
pretty cool though. A moment into your life, just how you kind of work
That's
everything.
how I work
with
it,
the
man.
anime.
Everything, like time matters, and you want to use it, right? And so I'm using it to crush anime.
Brother's brain is it is just you see the cracks
Like a
forming.
unicorn.
It's
man.
decaying like Shigaraki touched it,
Yes.
like from the inside out. Cause there ain't no way.
No way. Yeah, you're probably right. You probably are.
He's slowly. You seem you mannerisms of a composed, healthy individual.
Eat
Psychosis
away, eat
inbound.
away at him.
Yeah.
But no, it is impressive, and that's why he calls the shots.
That's yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I'm kind of here, and I coerced you guys into being here, a part of the podcast. So,
That's true.
Okay, cool. Well, let's move on to something fun. How about that?
Fun.
Love that.
We're gonna have working a fun random anime topic every episode. We've done this multiple times.
Yeah, you know. If you've listened, you know.
Yeah, if you're a diehard, day one, right? I'm talking about you, Matt. Diehard. Here we are. This
Matt,
is it.
Riley,
Um,
thank you guys.
yeah. Well, now Riley, thank you.
Oh, no, Riley's
Thank you,
gonna listen
Andy.
to this.
Yep, Andy, you're a fantastic addition. If
The
and if
Pink
no one,
Ranger.
no one sees that, then
Pink Ranger is the
you're
best
an-
ranger.
you're an
We
idiot.
all know it. The Pink Ranger was the hottest ranger in the original show. Pterodactyls are cool. Don't you come in here
No,
to
no,
talk
no,
about
no.
Trini. I will fight
No.
you.
I saw a post recently. I don't agree with it. I saw a post, but they said maturing is realizing that Trini was the baddie.
Absolutely not. No, Kimberly Jo Johnson forever.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? Are
Kimberly-
we all on the same page here? Are we
Yeah,
anybody?
no,
are
I'm with you.
No, it's
anybody caping for the pink for the Yellow Ranger? She was cool. Like she was awesome, but also like her dinosaur was. Well, I don't remember what it was.
I
She
mean,
was the saber-tooth
She was the
tiger, man.
saber-tooth
That
tiger.
was.
It wasn't even a freaking
no,
dinosaur.
Trini wasn't even the second hottest one. It was Tommy. Tommy was the second.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. Tell me I'm
I was
wrong.
down to clown with Tawny.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a reason Tommy was Mr. Steal Your Girl, dude.
At that time, man, yeah, dude had the hair and everything.
Dude, he would pull up, and you're like, "Dang, the girl I came with can just leave with him." That's it.
No, that's it. Like, but no, I mean, so like, love for Riley. And her signed. She has a signed Pink Ranger helmet.
I saw the picture, man.
Which is sick. Anyways, but our topic.
Yeah.
We digress. For our two listeners.
All right. Our topic tonight is going to be if you could switch any two characters' universes, like the two characters into two different universes, like you swap their universes.
So like, I go into your life and have to watch 12 episodes of anime a day.
And
You
have
come
to
into
play
mine,
video
you have to work
games.
18 hours.
Yes.
Cool.
Correct. Yes. So yeah, which two characters would
Who's
you
more
swap
miserable? I don't know,
universes?
honestly.
Right.
Who's having a worse time?
Tears coming out of Trevor's
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah. And who would they be? And so who wants to volunteer to do the
Dude,
first?
I'm going to kick it because I feel like I'm going to be able to articulate this in a way to help the listeners for the rest of you guys.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Good.
please.
All right, so I'm excited about mine. Very excited. So, all right, Death Note.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Code Geass.
Ooh.
Okay.
I want to swap out L for Lelouch,
Okay.
but Lelouch does not keep the Geass.
I was about to ask you how does the power,
Yeah.
how does the power
No,
system
no,
work?
he has no Geass. He's going in there as Lelouch pre-Geass, only brain,
Only brain
just
power.
brain power. I honestly think I was talking to Andy about this earlier when we were at that brewery. I get that Dr. Stone is like a scientist prodigy.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm in for it. Cool. I don't think that being a scientist is the same thing as being brilliant. Like, I don't think a genius and a scientist should necessarily, they can be the same thing. But I don't know. Lelouch, his power was cool, but it wasn't even the best Gias. Like, it wasn't even close to the best Gias. Like, he could tell people to do something one time and program them to do that thing, and that was it. Brother toppled multiple nations as an individual and also was the best soldier in the resistance, and he was an 18-year-old chess prodigy?
So do you feel like it was because of his brain power? That
Yeah.
he got
I mean, he
there?
wasn't Gios in that mech around.
No, I mean
He was
that's
flying that bad boy.
that's
And he was
facts.
calling shots. And I still, one of the greatest like plot leaps of all time was him. He's playing chess. He gets the keys to a mech randomly, and now is calling the shots and the resistance from this mech like a chessboard, and just absolutely dog walking the military, like just uncomfortably bad. So it was. I just would love to see him go after Light, because I don't think that L was ruthless enough.
I don't think it would have lasted as long with Lelouch.
I think that he gets Light. I think that he figures out who Light is. I think that he just kills him. I don't
agree.
think that Light even gets a shot. When he's looking at the tape, when he's like, and the guitar starts playing, the next scene is him standing over Light's dead body. Like,
I can understand that.
because dude was a ruthless, heartless SOB to protect his sister and his boy.
I can get that, but my brain is not on Lelouch. But how is L fitting into that?
I
that
think because
world?
I would like to see, because L was, he's a genius too.
He is, but I don't think he's as smart.
that's-
L's pretty smart, dude.
I don't
Like,
think
And
he's as smart
for
as
me,
Lelouch, though.
it's less about the impact. I really don't care what happens in Code Geass world. It's cool, but like, I think that would serve to highlight anybody that puts a top 20 list of the smartest anime characters. L's probably going to make that list.
yeah.
And I think when he gets over there, and you see that he doesn't, he just gets sunned by the military,
Yeah.
and Japan stays occupied, and his sister's dead, and his best friend dies,
You think
and
he's gonna
everyone
break?
dies. Yeah, I think that L's great. I think that he loses, and I think people will then be like, "Oh wow, Lelouch is actually, as a tactician, as a tactical mind." I think that he puts Light in the chamber
I
of
agree.
darkness.
I honestly think that.
And if you give him the
Lelouch is
Gios, I
way
think it's
better.
over in like 5 episodes. Like, I think it's over because he's gonna be like the minute he bumps into Light, he's gonna be like, "Tell me if you're tell me
Light.
what you're doing.
Tell
You
me
got to
if
tell
you're-
me." And he's gonna be like, "I'm doing it." He's like, "Shank."
Yeah.
Like, it's over.
He's cold though. He's like a cold killer.
No, yeah, and I mean, dude, like you're talking, it was a futuristic, like near future society. There was surveillance. Like it wasn't like it was, the Wild West or a dystopian like Dr. Stone rebuild. This is a normal functioning society
Yeah.
with like cell phones and computers and trams and like normal things like fast food. And Buddy managed to stay off the radar the whole time. No one knew who he was until no one, even when they found out they thought it was him, he still played it to where that wasn't him.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
That's a
until
good
the
point.
very end when he does the stunt to basically absolve every one of their crimes. The pre-Aaron, by the way, Aaron Yeager fraud watch compared to Lelouch. So I would like to see that. That's mine. I think that the impact in Death Note is that Light gets absolutely sunned, because I think part of L's problem with Light is that L was a different type of arrogant.
I agree.
And what I mean by that is they're all three arrogant, but L's arrogance was I want to play the game. I want to play the game against, and Lelouch is like, "Yeah, I'll play. I want to rip your throat out. Like I want you dead soon." And I think that the minute that he identifies Light as even the remotest possible threat of any sort, Buddy's gone.
Mm.
And honestly, I think that I forget his name right now, but the Death Angel that was with him, what's his name? Ryuk.
Oh,
Ryuk.
Ryuk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he probably is like, I kind of want to hang out with him.
Yeah,
he's
right.
gonna like, what would he
He
do?
sounds more
That
fun.
would be interesting.
Yeah, like, what would he do? I don't know if Light can keep his boy with him. Like he's like, I'm gonna give this guy the notebook instead. Like I think it would be cool. And then again, I would like to see L, because I do think that L has more compassion than Lelouch had.
I think he's
For
a lot
sure, for
softer.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like I think that his is it Kururugi, whatever his buddy, his best friend is.
Yeah.
I don't think they fall out
Mm.
in Code Geass if L's there with a Geass or without. I think that L's smart enough to know who he can bring in on his team and who he's not. I mean, he had a team built in the show.
People that he trusted.
Yeah, and so he's gonna bring in his buddy. He's gonna know what he can do. He's gonna protect his sister. He's gonna go about it the right way. I don't know that he ever topples the government because I mean, by the end of it, like Lelouch had a decision to make on whether or not he's gonna become like basically the grand sovereign of the world, and he set it down for his sister's sake.
He wanted to be on his own path. Basically.
Yeah, like I think that he dog walks Light. I just think he puts him in the just
I
jail
100%
cell.
agree. 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that too, actually.
So that's mine, and so that's for the listeners. That's the idea. So I'm taking two characters, I'm swapping their places, and I'm talking about the ramifications in both universes. Or if you have an emphasis on what universe you really think because for me, I'm far more entertained by what happens in Death Note. Like I think Gios could work out similar or not enough. I don't know. It's fascinating on a political standpoint. Death Note is just straight up like, oh, it's on now.
Yeah.
This dude's not here to play games. So
Yeah.
that's the breakdown. So who wants it next?
I guess I got a fun one. So mine are two like secondary. They're not MCs, but they're like secondary characters. So I chose Hiei and I chose Killua.
Ooh.
So my thinking was, both of them kind of have like similar aesthetics. What would happen if you put Killua in the Dark Tournament? So, he's already been trained by assassins. He has like that shadow step. He can take out a heart with ease. How would he compare to the demons?
Does he have Godspeed?
He does. I mean, he has his.
So he's full built Killua.
He has his nin. Like, I mean,
That's good.
it's just like, he in the Dark Tournament, he had the freaking Dragon of the Darkness flame. Like, that thing was OP. But you throw Killua in the mix, man, it's tough. He can do a lot.
He is your boy.
He is my boy.
So I would like to hear
Dang.
it. Yeah, that's like your favorite character.
He is fantastic, man. Dang, seeing Hiei in Hunter x Hunter World, interesting.
He would have to be like in a mitter or something along those lines.
I'm trying to think. Would his power transfer over, but it would just convert to a Nen style? Like it would just like fit into the Nen?
It would, and I think the thing that works with his is because he has a drawback. When he uses it, his hands go completely
Correct,
numb.
yes.
So maybe he has something like the longer he uses the ability at one time, the longer the drawbacks are for his hands.
Yeah.
And if he uses it too much, he permanently can't use his arms or something
Dang.
crazy, to make it make sense.
Actually, you know what? I could see Hiei making like a contract with his ability, kind of like Kurapika did, like where he can only use it during a certain time. But like I feel like I could see Hiei making a pact or a contract.
So
He definitely would have it. I mean, he's the type of dude that's like, yeah, put a chain on my heart. I'm cool. with
Yeah,
it.
right.
correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dude.
how do you guys think he would fare against, was it Pito? Not Pito. It was
No, he
Rupee.
Yeah, it was Yuppie.
Yeah, how do you guys think that he would fare against him like how Killua did? I feel like that whole arc would go a lot differently.
I feel like Hiei, kind of similar to the Lelouch and L situation. Hiei, not nearly. I don't think that he has the capacity for friendship that Killua had or the desire for it.
Yeah.
And so he's not going to wait for people to have their moment or make sure that their stuff is figured out. He's like, is that dude bad?
Well,
Are we killing that guy?
They both kind of come from like harsh environments growing up.
They do.
So I think they would fit that way. But I
just
think
don't
you're
think-
right. The compassion is a little different. Like
He's
Killua
not waiting on.
yearns for that kind of feeling
Yeah.
that he didn't have.
He's gonna be like going, would you move?
Yeah,
I can kill this
yeah.
guy.
I think
He's more like Vegeta.
he'd be more down. He'd be more down to like the Yusuke method, like throw hands,
Yeah.
like on site. Like
Gon would be like, hold on, and he would be like, no,
No, dude.
Yeah, this dude's dead immediately.
I feel like it'd be like early Hunter x Hunter where, at first Killua did not care. When they were first doing that whole arc where, they had to grab the badges and they were fighting against the prisoners and Killua was like, all right, I'm going to just go in and put this guy's heart in the bag and keep it pushing. And everybody was like, what? I feel like he'd be a lot like that season of Killua.
I do think, like, if we're saying that they're gonna be similar in strength, I think they would be.
No, 100%.
I think Hiei's probably dead soon.
Really?
Because I think he's gonna run up and get done up one time. Because there were some dudes in that middle season before Killua got even with Godspeed, like that I might have because again he has some Vegeta in him, dude. He wants to fight.
Agree, and I don't think he's as fun as Killua. So I think right when they got to the arc with the book, the Island, Greed Island.
Greed Island.
I think
Yeah.
that he wouldn't understand it. Like, Gon and Killua were both young, so they
they were having a good
understood
time
what
with it,
was
yeah.
going on. Killua would not like that. I think he would kind of be against it at a point, and it would ruin him, especially like that whole dodgeball game. Killua trusted Gon, so he
Yeah,
was
that's true.
cool. He was cool enough to risk himself to help the team. He would not do that.
No, and like, well, and if he makes it to the Ant arc, he's gonna try to fight the Ant King,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
and he's gonna be dead immediately. Cause like Killua, Killua in the Ant arc when he fights Yuppie versus Killua when he fought Netero or tried to on the hot air balloon. What is he? 10 times stronger?
yeah.
10 times.
20?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, he
Like,
unlocked his basically.
but like how much stronger was Netero than him when they fought in the hot air balloon? 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100? You know what I'm saying? Even at that, I don't think Netero walks down there. Netero walks Yuppie down. 100%. Netero walks Yuppie
Oh,
down.
Yeah, for sure.
And Killua had to go into like overdrive mode, and he sunned him. He sunned him hard.
He had to push.
Yeah, and he did not kill him either.
One thing I think would change though, there were a lot of moments where Killua stopped from going too far. I think Hiei would push him to go too far, and I feel like
Yeah.
certain fights would have ended a lot faster than they did. I think if it would have came down to him, to like Gon versus what is her name?
Pito?
Pito, yeah. I think that instead of stopping Gon,
He would've
Hiei would
encouraged.
just sit back and watch, and he would be like, "Finish the fight."
Egging it on you a little
Yeah,
bit.
finish the fight. He wouldn't say
That's-
much.
That's good.
Yeah, I think probably everyone dies. I think that like he's got a little bit of a complex. He wants that fight. He wants to show he's the strongest. Killua doesn't have that. Killua is very, I think, content with where he slots in the power scale
He's
of the
reserved
world.
now.
Like, and I think he is going to step out of line and like
Yeah.
somebody's going to.
Take him out.
Yeah, I mean, he just because I don't think he's strong enough in that.
Hiei doesn't pass the 100 exams.
I don't know if he's strong enough. Well, he don't. And
He's
it ain't his
gonna-
fault
he's
that he
gonna kill
doesn't.
somebody and
yeah,
then
it
he's
ain't his
out.
fault, but he don't pass it
You
yet.
can't control it.
I just don't know, like, because it. Quick aside, I don't want to go deep on this, but like our Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho, I think Hunter x Hunter probably scales a hair higher.
You think so?
Yeah, right.
I feel like it scales equally. Again, one because it's I think made by the
I
same
mean,
writer.
same creator. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, when you talk about the peak of I don't want to go deep, but
I mean, if you're talking peak, like you're literally doing the Dark Tournament versus.
I mean, the Ant King's walking everybody down. I don't know what to tell you. The Ant King was, I mean, like the Ant King was a nation level threat.
Listen,
You think
don't,
so?
don't go too much into him because I may or may not have certain somebody as my swap characters.
Well, then, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I just feel like the verse scales. I feel like Hunter x Hunter on average across the board probably is a hair stronger. Just and my point being that if Hiei steps out of line the wrong way, he gets killed.
Think about this though, right? In the Yu Yu Hakusho, right, universe, they're dealing with the paranormal and supernatural, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you're looking at it like a power scale type of thing, like logically, you would think that the unknown of the supernatural would outweigh the strengths of the normal like standard world, right?
Is a nuclear bomb worse than a ghost in your closet?
No. Think about later on, right? Like these
I know.
demons and creatures.
Listen, this is near and dear to your heart. This is like if somebody switched out Deku and Itadori or something. Like, I'm like,
But
dude,
think about
Deku's
that.
gonna be fine.
But think about that in the demon world, right? Like these are the top demons and spirits in their universe.
I just
right?
know that ant took a 500 kilogram Helldiver bomb to the chest.
Oh yeah.
He did.
And he was like, all right, I'm gonna keep going.
Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Radioactivity
We're getting
killed that
there.
man. So like, I don't think
That's
anything.
a good, no, that's a good comp though.
It is a really cool.
It is.
I love that as
Yeah.
a
But,
thing.
yeah, that's I thought that was a interesting
Yeah.
swap.
Yeah,
I
that
like
was a good one.
Andy, would you say your swap is fun or more like serious?
I'd say my swap is more fun.
Okay, let's close with your swap. Let me go next. Okay.
Oh, this is about to get dark now.
I did.
Everybody
I did
dies.
two
I'm
villains.
gonna be edgy, dude.
Ooh.
Listen, I did two villains. Originally, I had sent this in the group chat as like MCs, right? But
Yeah.
as soon as
I broke it.
as soon as
Trevor.
Trevor went off script, I was like, oh, okay, any characters? Here we go. I'm switching Meruem from Hunter x
okay.
Hunter, right?
Who'd have thought?
Yeah, exactly.
Surprised.
With ready for this one? Madara Uchiha.
Oh my! Wait a
Ooh.
second.
All right. So hear me out.
That's a good
All right.
one.
So Madara in the Hunter x Hunter world. All right. Dude. He's got god tier jutsu, right? Like he can do like anything, right? Jutsu style. He would absolutely devastate the Hunter Association, right? Like
Yeah.
I
it
think
would-
that's
it would be-
unfair.
like Nen users would be completely outmatched, dude. Like with his
Even if you structured it to where he was using Nen,
yeah.
It's
but gave him the same
powers.
breadth of ability
Yeah,
within Nen.
within Nen,
as jutsu.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's
and
everything.
then the Chimera ants, right? Like they're either following him or he's destroying them. Like it's not. It's
They're
not-
following
Yeah,
him.
yeah. It's not.
He
it's
would
not-
have. The thing that Meruem didn't have that he had is that, I mean, he won our villain tournament for one.
Yeah, that's true.
But like he was as cunning
hmm
as he was strong, and so like remember he played. I mean, his plan with the Akatsuki and everything was a multiple decade.
It took
I think
levels.
over 100
It took
years
levels, man.
of planning, and so like, he's going to manipulate the ants into his bidding.
Right.
100%.
And if you think about when Meruem comes on the scene, theoretically, that's probably when Madara comes on the scene, right? So Meruem comes on as like this king to the world, right? But then he's like learning about the world. Madara, as soon as he realizes that the world needs to be crushed, he is taking action. He is not going to try to figure out why they think this way or why they are feeling.
You know,
this way.
one
Like,
thing I do like about Madara, he gives hope and then takes it away. This is the same guy that dropped a meteor, let everybody think that they had stopped it just to be like, "Hey, catch another one."
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about the second one?
Yeah.
Like
It's
crazy.
so cold. It's
Like,
so
oh,
cold.
good job, Inoki.
Right,
was
like
impressive.
taunting this man. This is
What about the second one?
Okay.
insane.
And so then picture this: Meruem in Naruto, right? Like he's raw power, right? Raw power in his own right, right? He can't. He's trying to figure out how to control his body because he's like so. When he's born into this world, he's so raw, right? But he's also got the ability to evolve, which as a non-jutsu user coming into this world, Meruem took the time to learn this game to study humanity, right? Tell me he's not going to be the fastest jutsu learner.
Oh,
That
sure,
there
yeah.
possibly
Yeah,
was.
he is, but he's
He's with his power, he will be convincing villagers to come to him, teach them his jutsus, and then he would be done with them.
Yeah,
Like, he would
I agree.
discard them like they're nothing, right? And as soon as he understands and learns all of the jutsus, like he is. You already mentioned Trevor. He took a freaking nuclear bomb to the chest and was perfectly fine, right? Madara, if he was still in the world, he would drop two of those things on him, and he would just blink.
nah.
was it.
He's not surviving a Biju blast though.
Who?
Miriam, 100%. I don't think.
So
he's surviving a
so
Biju
here's
blast.
so all right. So again about scaling, like it's you got to kind of like fudge gray some stuff with it because I think Naruto obviously
Right.
I mean it's to the point. By the end of it, they're planetary. So, but
Yeah.
I do think what's interesting about this. So for one, if Madara, so all right, you take Madara out and plug Meruem in. Assuming that Meruem and Madara appear at the same time in each show, what you now lack, and this is for Meruem's benefit, you lack the Akatsuki, you lack all of the pieces being in play the way that they were.
Think about this.
Hold on. This is good for you. I'm defending your thing.
Okay.
This
He's
is, I'm
helping.
in your corner, which means that the things that took place to push people to grow to the places that they need to be to actually fight back against, because Madara inadvertently created the force that ended up standing
Beating
against
him.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with the Nine Tails stuff and attacking the village. I mean, Minato put it in Naruto, and Naruto just happened to be the one dude who was the reincarnation of Indra and Ashura, him and Sasuke, and so he was able to make friends with Nine Tails and blah da 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 da. So like you lose all that.
Yeah.
So that means, but then he gets there and he's vicious, and I mean he's definitely Kage level.
Yes.
Like I mean he's like all right, like Meruem's
Yeah.
Kage level. Like I don't know what Kage, but like he's giving anybody any Kage at that juncture of the show is gonna be like what the hell?
No,
Like
100%.
what? And he's savage.
And here's
So
my
he's.
kind of.
Look, I mean, I'll just
Okay.
I'm 10 toes down for you.
Okay.
right
Okay.
he's
keep
cooking
going,
right
keep
now.
going, Keep going.
He's
like,
cooking.
The minute he drops, there is no opportunity for a war alliance. There is only death. And I don't know that you can formulate a plan by the time that he evolves, learning jutsus and everything else to stop him from what he becomes.
Yeah.
Like, taking at both of their peaks, yeah, dude, Naruto with the Nine Tails chakra mode and all that just puts him in a tin can.
Yeah.
But that doesn't exist in this scenario because there was no Akatsuki.
There is one scenario though that I don't think he can fight against. Imagine them pushing Mike Guy to his limit though. I feel like
I
he's
think
not.
he might smoke my guy because of what he
No.
is.
Dude, it took Madara being in his
10 tails for him.
the Ten Tails form for him to, and he
But
was
Madara,
still,
but what is Madara likes to play?
no, he was cooking him like
He was like, no, come back again. You can do more. Like, Merrim's not going to let Buddy get to the 8th gate. I don't think Buddy gets there. I think the minute that he sees him as a moderate threat, bro's erased.
He's gonna try and
but
take
with
him
the
out.
Same logic of like how like cold and savage Meruem is. I don't think Mike Guy is going through every single level of the
I
game.
don't think
I
so
he
either.
gets
I think
10
he's
tails
just-
he's
now
going
and jumps
instantly.
into
he's
8th
able to
gate.
sense. He's able to sense how strong a person is.
I don't think so. I think that he doesn't want to die. I don't think that because I don't think Merriam presents as a world-ending threat day one. But I think that Merriam treats you as fodder day one. And so as soon as you lock eyes with that dude, he's coming at you on 10, and you're like, what is this guy? Hold on, I'm not going to go 8 gate. I'm not dying today.
Right.
And the next thing you know, you have an ant
It's too
tail
late.
up your butt.
Here's my little like cherry on top, right? Because Meruem, if you think about him in Hunter x Hunter, right? Like he took the time to learn about society and humanity, right? And by the end, his end, right? He was more willing and compassionate, right, towards that. So he would arrive, would not waste any time and like dust people, right? But after it's over with, he would learn about how the world works, and he would actually overthrow the systems that they have in place with the villages, and he would create a better society.
I also disagree with that.
I disagree too.
But let me ask you a quick question, and it's important. Is Naruto so he may or may not have the nine in the alternate dream reality, does he get Nine Tails chakra mode? He doesn't, right?
But in the actual, but then
Well, I think the whole plan was, him being in Uzumaki, he eventually would have
Okay, so
become.
he would get it. Okay.
but it changes the
Jinchuriki.
whole story
But-
though
but
because
hold on. Is he still the reincarnation of Ashura, right?
no, I don't think so
Because
because
he is. It doesn't matter. Like Madara doesn't have anything to do with that, right?
mean,
Yeah, Madara was
Madara was
Indra, but it would have just been somebody else of Madara.
yeah, but I'm thinking like with Miriam coming onto the fold though, it changes the whole story because
'cause I
then the
have
whole Obito thing doesn't happen.
That's true.
So then you got Minato who's still alive. You got his mom who's potentially still alive.
But here's my question though about Miriam. It's because Sandy made a point about like he's gonna learn it. So if Naruto is there though, that is still the number one talk no jutsu master in all of anime.
hell.
And so if he kind of like fell for Komagi and her whole deal,
Oh no, he's blasting Naruto's head
I don't
off.
think he is. I think that he finds Naruto absolutely fascinating. I think that he's like, what is going on with this
Nah,
kid?
he found her helpless. That's why he.
Dude, Naruto's a fool. Like
Naruto's not
but
helpless.
No,
though.
she was blind.
Like, she was
he saw
legit
her
helpless.
as,
I understand.
like,
I think
and they bonded over a game.
Yeah.
I think that Naruto has a shot to fascinate him and walk him off the ledge, and depending on when he catches him, and if it's then it would be in that way. I would also love to see Minato and Meruem fight because Minato, again, if Meruem walks up and slices his neck open immediately, then yeah, it's over. But if Minato has any ounce of seriousness in his bones about this, he's just another notch in the belt, dude.
Who do y'all think Miriam's like 3 knights would be? Like he has like a royal guard. So who do you think?
So in
his
this
3 royal
scenario,
guard members
Madara got Hanzo the Salamander basically to go after the 3 kids.
Right.
So they're probably still with Jiraiya. I mean Orochimaru.
Yeah, Orochimaru.
Yep.
I can see that.
Orochimaru,
I
which
was
would be
thinking-
Kabuto.
would be? Black or white Zetsu as well.
And then Zetsu maybe. No, because Zetsu serves Kaguya, who is the true ruler. So he's not gonna like I don't think.
But he always gravitates to the one who's winning. That's
Yeah,
the
but-
thing about him though.
But Madara's thing was to change I would say Orochimaru, The thing about Naruto is their villains are so good. It's hard to be like this guy is just wicked and evil.
This guy's just a terrible person.
Yeah, like I'm like Yahiko would not have done that. Like, just wanted destruction. I mean, maybe the. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, honestly, he might.
I can see.
I actually think he might have gotten adopted by the Otsutsuki, if anything.
Ooh.
Like, I would flip it around where they're like, this dude is just unbridled ferocity and war. Like, let's use
I
this
know
guy.
it's out of like the timeline where Madara but like I feel like Danzo would be a part of that too. Because
Danzo, yeah, Danzo would want to manipulate that.
exactly.
Yeah, he would want to manipulate that. And so, I mean, yeah, any kind of like the root would have been like a solid. I mean, they're switched. I'm trying to think are there any other like crazy crooked Uchiha like without him?
All of them.
Yeah. All right. Whoa, Tobirama. Yeah, I mean,
No, I could see it like a female, like psycho chick. What's her name?
Karen?
No. Dang it. I'm trying to think now.
What'd she do?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
This fell off the rails.
What does she look like?
Damn, dude.
He's gonna say she's hot.
Ah,
She's like. Was
In
it?
Naruto?
Yeah, Naruto. I'm pretty sure.
there's another psycho chick.
I thought there was.
I don't think so.
Me either.
It's just Karin or whatever her name
Yeah,
is.
she's
It might be her then. Then yeah, probably her.
she's. I mean, maybe. I say Orochimaru.
Loyal to a
Maybe
fault.
Sasuke
She's
is
loyal
her.
to a fault.
No, yeah, is Sasuke.
Ooh, what about Sasuke?
I
Is
think-
Sasuke still
I
like?
don't think maybe Sasuke. I'm
ooh.
thinking Kabuto may
Well,
Okay,
fall
I think
in line.
Kabuto
is with Orochimaru.
lumps in with Orochimaru.
Yeah.
So they're like a package deal.
yeah, but anyways, I just say that's a really good one.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. I think that you get some cool things at play on both sides because of the pieces that don't now fall into place because of. I mean, in this scenario.
Oh, Conan. Oh, what's her name?
Oh well,
The
she was part of Yahiko.
paper chick,
Yeah,
right?
She was actually she
was
she
a
was a
good-
villain, but she wasn't a
Yeah,
villain.
she was
She
a-
just wanted to protect the Rain Village.
Like, but also here's the other thing that's really cool about this scenario, and I could do a 7-hour podcast talking about this. You take away Madara, my boy on the table right here is not in the Akatsuki, which means that by the time that bro hits, you're talking about the
Leaf villages.
the least village
it's
Hokage,
so strong
is
though.
Minato, and the shadow Hokage
Itachi.
is Itachi.
But you also got to think the entire,
brother.
There's an entire Uchiha village still alive
I
at
know,
this
and
point.
could you imagine like when
That's
Naruto and
scary.
Sasuke run up on the Otsutsuki and Boruto and are throwing hands, his pops and Itachi, brother.
Dude, that's scary.
You're talking about like the bros teleporting around, and the other dude's genjutsuing you and throwing eternal fire and pulling out, brother. No shot, dude. Yeah, it would be fascinating. Anyways,
Carnage.
Yeah.
anyways, and look who's on screen holding the heart.
That's right.
All right,
right.
Andy, bring us
Andy,
home
what
with
do you
some
have,
fun.
man?
Yeah, dude, this is a fun one. I was sharing a little bit with Trevor earlier today.
I forgot it
bouncing off
actually.
his
I know
head.
it was good. but
And
I
then,
forgot.
man, all right, surprise. So Trevor alluded to it a little bit, so I'm gonna kind of bounce off with him. It's another Naruto swap, but I am actually swapping an MC with like a side character
Ooh.
or like a side MC. So swapping Naruto from Naruto with Armin
Oh.
from Attack on
Oh.
Titan,
Interesting.
and the whole
this is a good.
the whole
I remember it now. This is a cool concept.
the whole concept of it is like you take Naruto from his verse, and you can a lot of verses you put him in, he just dog walks, right?
Mhm.
Not as a can Naruto forcefully, save everybody from the rumbling? I think so.
Yes, absolutely.
No problem at all. But spin on it. Can Naruto talk no jutsu Eren out of doing the rumbling?
I do have a
Oh.
question though.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Interesting.
Naruto's like nine tail form the big one? Is that his Titan form?
I would say yes in this scenario, right? You'd have to, right? You'd have to like
So I
have
say- I
equal
think-
comps.
So because of what I think Andy's concept is, of really what we want to hone in on is his ability to dissuade Eren, not through force, but through persuasion from doing the rumbling, then sure, that can be a Titan form. But like, just he doesn't have the night. He's just a dude. No DM. He's Naruto in ODM gear.
Okay.
Like
who, like
Is Naruto the person,
his
not the
person,
power?
Okay.
his personality,
His
growing
morality,
up
his
as a
character.
character.
Does he get the sad backstory music when he's talking?
Everybody in
Yes.
Attack on Titan has a sad backstory.
Okay.
But he gets the music. Does he get the music?
Yeah,
Music.
he gets the music.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he can do it then.
Because the guys can hear that.
Yeah, everybody hears
Like
it.
that's what.
Yeah.
When he's
like,
talking to them, they hear it playing.
Yeah, Payne was like, oh.
You know, it's funny that
He's about it.
It's funny that you swap those two because Naruto is all about like hope and everything, right? And Armin is kind of that voice
Yeah.
in the Attack
But
on
he
Titan
doesn't
movies.
do a very good
No,
job.
but he was-
But he's so timid
But we're
because his confidence is not there.
But when Naruto leans on like compassion and like mutual understanding, Armin is like strategic, and he's outside of Commander Erwin, he's like the strategist.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Show.
Naruto's an idiot, so it's
Yeah.
easy for him to like
And
connect.
so now
Naruto and Eren would fight a lot, by the way.
100%.
yeah, of course, but I think Naruto would be able to. I mean, even take his story in his own show of he's trying to save his friend. So you plop him in, the story of Attack on Titan is replacing Armin as Eren's best friend, then it's almost the same, at least like character plot of I need
Trying to get
save
him back.
my friend and get him back. When he's too far gone, I need to go and get him.
But I will say, along with that, one of the reasons why I asked if Naruto had like a special grade Titan form, like the Beast Titan, or
The
something
Fox
like
Titan, dude. That'd be cool.
right. It's because one way that he won Sasuke over was they fought and they connected through fighting. So I could also see like Eren just being like I can't, and they connect through going at it, and they come down to like this dual ending, and they're like, okay, I don't want to fight anymore.
I think I know how it ends, and this is anticlimactic and kind of sad. I think it's almost identical to Eren's relationship with John.
Oh, okay.
Remember that they were boys. They kind of became cool. They fought a lot early.
Oh, yeah.
He called him Horseface. He didn't like him, and they argued all the time. And he's like, "Why don't I get to have the founding Titan?"
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what ends up probably happening most likely and it's not Naruto's fault. I think Eren is just that. I think Sasuke wishes he was as far gone as Eren was by the time
Yeah.
it all the ability to see forward and back. But if anyone could do it, it would be Naruto. But we're not talking, and I know this wasn't the intention, similar to mine. But like Armin in Naruto,
It kind of ruins the universe, doesn't it?
I mean, probably. Like, if Armin's in Naruto with the Nine Tails chakra, well, I don't know that he ever. I
would
don't
he
think
have
he
it,
ever
though?
befriends. Yeah, he would. Well, let's go ahead and say he has it. Like,
Okay.
he's born to Minato, but
Yeah,
he's,
they identical.
Oh,
they-
pass.
You
okay.
know, but what
but I don't think Armin has the
With-
ability to befriend Kurama that Naruto does.
he doesn't.
So
But
he uses it the way that Minato does, I think, which is effective still. I think that he ends up being the Hokage by the time he's 17.
But my question is, how do you guys feel that he would do with like hand to hand combat though? Like Naruto might not
key.
have been the brightest, but he was like a superb hand to hand
creative.
fighter, man. He could figure out a fight in an instant. I
I
feel
mean,
like
you get to the end of the series, and
I feel like
Naruto's
he's a lot like-
Taijutsu master.
I
He's
feel
the
like
best fighter in the
Armin's a lot like Shikamaru. He's very like strategic with how he does everything. I don't think
Guess who's
that-
the Hokage right now?
right, but he also kind of sits in the back while he's doing everything. I don't think that Armin would be as in the front lines
Well,
as
but also
Naruto.
I mean, for one, you're right. You're so right about the hand to hand. But for two, similar to what you said about the like Shikamaru and like he has the Nine Tails chakra, and so he's like it. Naruto. It took Naruto this whole time. He's on TV right now. It took Naruto this how long to figure out how to use the chakra mode. By the time Armin's 12, he's shooting chakra beams like Biju bombs. Like
Yeah,
and it's
Armin would-
against Kurama doesn't want to,
Yeah.
but Armin's knows he will be like Sakura with how she can control her chakra,
Right.
but with Naruto's chakra,
But
which I think is deadly.
how do you feel like he would befriend him though?
Well,
He wouldn't.
I
He
don't
would
think
just
he will.
the
he would beat him.
Right. The personable aspect would not be there, I think, with Armin. But Armin, he's also like you mentioned strategist, but like he's a studier, right?
Mhm.
So he would study how chakra actually functions.
Yeah, he'd be like Sakura. Like he
And-
would be able
yeah.
to like, and he would be when the Chakra Tug of War happens,
Mhm.
and Naruto brings out all the Rasengan to like submit Kurama before their friends to get KCM1. Armin does that at like 11.
I don't think it goes past that though. I think
No, he won't.
No,
he would never.
That's his
that's
cutoff.
the problem.
He would
though.
never be that Naruto on TV right now.
But that's what they needed towards the end during the war, though.
Well,
and
I just
he
don't. I
doesn't-
don't know if that ever happens because he's not. Again, like he's. So I think all of the villages trust Armin significantly more.
But he doesn't have that same like gravitas that Naruto
doesn't.
has.
Doesn't have to because he's He's him. He's Itachi. Like, but not dark and sad. Like he's. I mean, he's shooting lasers as soon as he humanly can.
It's like an interesting like. Does he have the respect and trust of the villages earlier on
No.
because of?
Oh,
when
well,
he
yes.
steps into the role as like a powerful Hokage at such a young age, where like all the other villages are like, I'm not gonna go mess with the leaf right now. Like, have you seen that guy?
Yeah. Kid's 12 years old and he can use KCM1. Like, what's happening? He's got a chakra cloak. Like, but I do think that, so the question then becomes, does Armin, like, basically being Shikamaru with Kurama inside of him, with a better work ethic, does that short circuit a lot of the plots where things go wrong to eventually make everything right? And so does that make everything better? Because Armin on his best day would not be able to get to the level that Naruto did, which was required to be Kaguya. So at some point, the wheels probably come off unless Armin can circumvent a lot of things happening because he's not dumb.
I think
And it would be interesting too, because like a lot of the conflict, at least with Naruto specifically, and the people he was fighting, not a lot, but a lot of it enough to get memed on was him, talking them down and getting them to break that cycle of hatred.
Cycle of hatred goes on.
As we see Armin can't do that with his
No.
boy Eren, and
Good point. That's a good
and
point.
a lot of the things
Sasuke
with
ain't
that
coming back.
It's trust though. A lot of them trust Naruto. I don't think a lot of them would trust Armin. I feel like a lot of the plots and a lot of the things that happen, like I give an example. When they went to go fight the Sound 4 or the Sound 5, like he was able to get a small group of people to go to rescue Sasuke from them because they trusted him. I don't think they would trust Armin.
I don't know. I feel like
I think they would.
At least when you look at Armin in his own verse, like there was not like a single person who was like, this guy does not know what he's talking about. Like everybody,
He's
especially
Shikamaru.
once you get towards the end, every's
Yeah.
like, Armin, what are we gonna do?
They
There
weren't-
would be any doubt in
they weren't
what
as-
decisions that you made.
Shikamaru wasn't he was a Chunin at like 12 or 13.
Yeah,
By the time he was 15, was he a Jonin?
he was.
Mhm, he
Like-
was, yeah.
And by the time he was 16 with Naruto, he was leading the Shinobi Alliance tactically as second in command and then first when his dad died. Like, it was like, oh, Shikamaru's saying something, guys. We should probably... But then Shikamaru says that, and then he runs to the front lines wearing a chakra cloak and just domes, whoever's out there causing grief.
Yeah, but again, he's not gonna get that power jump like Naruto is. How do you feel like that? I don't even think he would get to the point where he would need to be trained by Jiraiya. So
Mm.
there goes Sage Mode right there.
Wow,
Where's
that's a
Sage
good
Mode? There's no Sage
Yeah,
Mode.
yeah, he would. There's a, again, NC Hammer does a thing talking about the best signing for the big three in Naruto and how actually the right teacher for Naruto was Tsunade, actually,
Really?
because what Naruto needed was to learn how to control, like the joke about Sakura and the fish. The whole point of the fish was her being so proficient at controlling her chakra, and like she's efficient, she's proficient, nothing leaks out, she doesn't waste a single drop of her chakra. She's actually, and it doesn't get talked about a ton, but she is the best user of chakra in the whole verse, and was from like 18 on.
Interesting.
And so if you give like Armato has all of this chakra, but the brain, beyond the brain of Sakura probably, and is going to end up being trained not by Jiraiya, but by people like Kakashi who are going to actually want to invest in him because he is talented
Right.
and he does have a nuclear bomb in his stomach. Like, I think that he comes out being able... Now, again, though, hard ceiling. So Kaguya rolls up And I don't know what happens, honestly. I don't think we have enough time on this podcast we've already gone over on to figure out that, because I don't think that he, to the point, do people trust him? He doesn't have the natural charisma pull, but he does have, again, in the same way Shikamaru, if he
This guy says stuff, and it goes well.
Yeah, if we listen to what he says,
Mhm.
and also the people in Naruto on the whole are far more intelligent than the ones in Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just everyone.
Easy,
is.
easy. Yeah.
And so that means that they're not, because in Attack on Titan, Armin's like, hey guys, hey guys, hi guys, I have guys, what guys, and they're just like, shut up, Armin, the whole time. That's not happening in Naruto. They're gonna be like, this dude's freaking sharp. We should probably put him in charge of a squad.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
I agree.
I mean, he'd be like Itachi. Itachi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I feel
People
like
recognize his intellect and his genius, and they put him, in charge of a squad as a child.
yeah, but he also wouldn't be like Naruto. Naruto traveled to so many different villages and built like a rapport with so many different
No, you're
people.
not. The cycle of hate continues.
I
with
feel
Armin.
like but I feel like Armin doesn't go and visit as many villages because again, like you said, he's so strong. Like they're sending him on higher ranked missions than
Right.
he was supposed to be on. So I feel like during the Shinobi Alliance, a lot of the people are just gonna know him by maybe like a nickname that he has or something, but they're not gonna actually know who he is.
I don't think the Naruto world ever gets better
Nah.
with him as Naruto.
Not at all.
I do think that it stays stable until Kaguya makes her appearance. If not, they circumvent it because he figures out what.
It's about
There's
to
a lot of
happen.
smart people.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, who's this ghost dude running around? And what's his deal? And why is there two of them, one white, one black? We need to figure that out. And oh, that's a good idea, Armin. They figure it out. He works with an alien. No. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
But
But if it came to Kaguya actually showing up,
game time.
yeah.
Game over.
Yeah, that
I
might
mean, it's like
be-
Naruto. They couldn't brute force their way through. They had to
Even if you said that
they
he
had to
was
seal her. But even then, it's like if does he have like the physical prowess and ability to
No.
survive until?
No, that's wrong. He had to have KCM2 to
Yep.
do that. Even if you said that, Armin was the reincarnation of Ashura, and Sasuke was still there as Indra. First off, he doesn't bring Sasuke back, so that doesn't happen either. So Sasuke's not there in the fight, and so it's really.
He didn't bring Sasuke back until after the fight.
Well, I mean, but you know what I'm saying. I don't think Sasuke's coming to even help because there's been
I don't know.
there's been no pursuit of Sasuke through this entire time because that's not who Armin is. He
Armin doesn't
Yeah,
care.
but I don't think Sasuke came back because he.
he came back because Naruto was he was like
No, he came back because he's like, I want to be in charge. If
No,
Madara,
that's-
if Madara takes over, then that's it.
I don't think
The
that
whole
he has,
reason Orochimaru
I
came.
agree, but I don't think that he has the same.
He
care.
had an awakening though. After he went and fought Itachi, he understood what was going on. He had an understanding of okay, this is what the village really thought about what was going on. I feel like he came back because he realized that his brother had to do it for a reason, and that the village wasn't.
Well, also his
completely
brother
a shit
literally
show.
was like Naruto will handle it, and he's like, "What
I
the hell you mean about that?"
I think I'm with Andy on this one. I'm pretty sure Sasuke came back because he's like, I can do it the right way.
No,
No,
they,
he didn't.
they went. He got
Orochimaru.
the reincarnation thing happened. He goes and fights with Itachi,
Mm-hmm.
and Itachi was like, he said something to the effect of like Naruto's got it. And he was like, "What the hell you mean Naruto's
No,
got
he
it?"
said protect the leaf.
He did.
So
He's
I
at-
want
Yeah,
you
but
to
he was
protect
talking
the
about
leaf.
Naruto. He's like, well, he said, I got talk. He basically alluded to a conversation he had with Naruto, and Sasuke was like, "What?" And then he goes and he gets the Kage back, and he's like, "What's up?" And then from there, but all of that comes from the fact that he doesn't. I don't think there's any. All of that, even wanting to protect the world and everything else, comes from a level of. That's
Mhm.
there's still. I don't think that you can say. That's what I meant when I said Sasuke was never as far gone as Eren. There was still a level of care there.
I don't know.
I don't think that care exists if Armin's there.
I think you take Naruto out of the equation, put Armin in. Armin's not pursuing him. Yeah, but I still think his whole point of Itachi coming back and him fighting with him and dealing with Kabuto, like I said, Itachi, he saw his brother's care and love for the village, and I still think at that point that was enough to get Sasuke to go and at least because at that point he's like, I'm gonna be the Hokage, I'm gonna be in charge, and I'm gonna do it the right way.
I don't think
I don't think Naruto played a part in that specific aspect of it. And if he did, I still think his love and devotion to his brother
Mm-hmm.
at that point was enough.
No, a lot of that was built off jealousy, though, for Naruto. I feel like there wouldn't be any jealousy because
think-
of Armin,
well, and
because
honestly-
Armin would be so far ahead of him.
Also, too, I think again, you're talking about maybe Armin has concern for Sasuke. I don't, maybe, but like if it all was the same, I think that Armin's like, we need to kill this dude.
I mean, Armin's whole thing in his own show was like, we got to stop Aaron.
Yeah, but it was different because Aaron never officially left.
Right. And Sasuke.
When he goes to Paradis, yeah, or off Paradis, and he goes to whatever the place is, America, and all that. Like, yeah, sure, he left, but like he was, even then he comes back. Like he was always kind of like next to Armin. It wasn't about pursuing him; it was about stopping what he was trying to do. I don't think Armin is going to pursue someone who is directly a traitor to the
I don't think so either. And Sasuke's turning point was watching Naruto blast a hole through a water tower. They're not even going to get to that point.
And when they fight, if they were to fight in the river with Kakashi, Sakura, Sasuke, and Armin, at that point Armin's going to be using KCM1.
Yeah, he's going to
and
destroy
Sasuke's going to be
Sasuke.
dead. I don't. But regardless, even all that being said, to the point earlier, KCM1 is not strong enough to survive against
No.
Kaguya for 5 minutes, and much less do anything else. Fly, use the Truth Seeker orbs, so on and so
Right.
forth. But
Now, here's the I know we're spending a lot of time on this, but here's
I think it's very funny.
Here's
that
the interesting
What you
thing.
thought was the interesting thing about this.
Yeah,
is no,
I thought we were gonna hone in on the Aaron and Naruto side
Oh,
of it.
man. The complete
That was
opposite.
gonna be like the discussion, which I want to wrap up with because I'm curious if you think he'll be able to do it or not. But do you think at the point, let's say everything happens, Kaguya shows up, Sage of Six Paths, get the power to seal whatever. Do you think at that point Armin can intellectually convince Kurama to freely give him his chakra in order to keep the world?
So
from
I
ending?
really we can't dig into this, but it's so late. But putting it that way, maybe. I can't say no because Kurama, above everything else, he's not illogical. He's not irrational. He's angry. He's hateful. But I do think that if Armin's like, dude, you heard the grandpa dude tell you what's up, and there's an alien lady with
Dude,
3
that's your
eyes.
dad right there.
Yeah, that's your dad, and that's your grandmother, and she's fixing to kill all of us. Is that like what's worse? Like work with me, or we all dead? Because Minato gets KCM2. No, he gets KCM1.
No, he gets to. He eventually befriends Kurama when they're in the
right, and so
seal.
now that was because of Naruto. But I'm just saying, if Minato can, then I think Kurama's again. He's not a fool. And so I possibly.
I think the difference is there's a level of care. I think Kurama watched Naruto over time, and he started to slowly care about him, even though we didn't. Really
He's
see
giving
it.
his life up for his friends every
But
day.
I don't think Armin has that. I don't
Yeah.
think Kurama cares. I think Kurama's still angry. I think
Sure, I think he's angry.
I don't think he helps him.
But I think Armin can have an
because-
intellectual conversation with him over
and he might even make it.
self-preservation.
He might even make him a deal.
No, but
It's like, yo, dude, you do this, I'll let you out.
no, Armin knows that. I mean, Kurama
Actually,
knows if Armin
I mean,
dies, that
wait.
Kurama's free.
Yeah, but Armin is the same dude that set himself off as a nuclear bomb in the middle of a civilized place.
Yeah,
That's a
you're
great
right.
point,
So
actually. That's a
I
good
don't think
point.
that he has a single problem making a legitimate binding deal, and I'm sure there's got to be something in Naruto that you could do that with, to where when this is over,
I'll let you out.
go ahead,
Yeah.
have at it. We'll
Give me all your chakra.
yeah, and we can figure that out when we figure that
Dude,
out.
that's dangerous.
I know.
That's wild.
But he
man.
set off a nuke in the middle of downtown Atlanta. Like he
He does what he needs to do.
I think
Yeah.
Kurama.
Which I think going back to it, that's maybe he does get Kaguya, like Armin. Because again, like he's a little ruthless. Like you don't think he is because he's like, but he's.
But is that also a product of the world you grew up in? Like that's
Is the Shinobi world much better?
it is though.
It is.
It
But,
is.
like,
It's
but
so
I
much
think that there's
lighter.
the kill or be killed still exists, and I think eventually Armin.
But it's not to the level of the Titans. I
Fear,
think.
yeah.
I feel like when you
there's-
get as a 10-year-old, you're in charge of SEAL Team 6. It's rough. All right, like they weren't
But
put
not everybody.
as
It's
bad as
only-
Attack on Titan was. They
Yeah.
weren't putting 10-year-olds in ODM.
But
gear.
the difference
all
is
the
at least
10-year-olds.
at
There's
least
other
there's
10-year-olds that are not.
they're
Armin
smiling and running around the
Armin would have
village.
been in SEAL Team 6.
They're smiling, running around the village playing.
Armin.
You don't
Brothers,
Yeah.
I mean, Armin, take that chakra that you figured out how to use. I need you to go over there. I need you to go to Latvia. I need you to find the
Like,
Kage
you
of
and Itachi are going
Latvia.
to go to the Hidden Rain Village, and you're going to take care of Hanzo the Salamander.
You're
He's
gonna
a problem.
you're gonna kill him, and then he's got a kid. You're gonna kill him too.
And then you come back, and then we're sending you somewhere else.
So maybe Kurama binds with him just because of his ruthlessness at that.
I mean, I think Kurama would respect him. I think Kurama would respect Armin way before he. I don't think he'll ever love the devotion aspect. I think he does see Armin as being like, dude, will get it done.
Yeah.
Like, which is it's interesting. I'm gonna be thinking about this one for a while actually. All right, so let's close this thing because
Yeah.
I'm so
Close
tired.
out. Do you think Aaron's devotion and drive to do the rumbling and end everything the way that he's seen it working out? Do you think Naruto has enough talk no jutsu in him to get him to step away from that?
Everybody go real quickly. So JD, you go.
Yes, 100%.
I mean,
You can
honest-
go beyond just yes, but yeah.
Honestly, it has to be yes because I mean he talked Pain down, and then like
I
Pain was on a
also-
one-track mind,
Yep.
and he talked him out of it.
I
so.
think all things being equal, if all the characters are the same, yes. I think the gene thing that I said stands. As far as like, I think on a likelihood scale, they end up being rivals that never fully understand each other because of Naruto's pigheadedness being so similar to Aaron's pigheadedness. But if I don't think anyone could, if Naruto can't.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Yeah.
I think that
That's a
they.
good point.
I don't know. There's another character that's not like a manipulator in anime that could do it. So
Yeah.
I was gonna say Naruto doesn't have 100% success rate. He couldn't talk down Madara. You know,
Well, Madara is a
there's
man who-
there's a threshold of this guy's too far gone.
yeah, I don't. I mean, I think he probably. Actually, I'm changing my mind.
I'd say it's amazing. I can see
Ideals.
it going either way.
I think he could. I think likelihood is no, only because the stakes weirdly are higher
Yeah.
in Attack on Titan.
like
because-
emotionally.
Yeah, because because for Naruto, it's like.
There's still that
He's-
light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, and he's talking Sasuke down, and Sasuke's on a one-man revenge mission. Eren is trying to effectively stop the Holocaust. Like, I just don't think you're talking a dude down from that.
I don't think it's two separate
if
levels
you could,
to
if
it.
you could stop the mass genocide of your people, and that's by doing a bad thing, which there's a whole host of psychological and moral implications within that. But if you were doing that, and that's what you're set to do, I don't really care how hopeful you are. Like, what if we just could all be like, no, brother, we've been eating each other for hundreds of years. Like, we're eating, they're using us as science experiments. Like, I don't think so. So I'm sorry, I can't stop that because if I don't do this, we stay enchained. We stay slaves. We stay oppressed. I think that, I mean, you see it with revolutionaries in, like, modern history where they begin a course of action. Franz Ferdinand, Duke Ferdinand, or whatever, like, not Franz Ferdinand's the band. Duke Ferdinand, Archduke, whatever, getting shot, assassinated. Like, you see these things over the course of history where, like, revolutionaries, they don't stop. They don't stop. And no matter what the cost or how bad the outcome is, because they believe in what they're doing. And, again, there's a whole different debate on what does that mean? Is that right or wrong? This isn't the time for that. But, like, I just don't think that he can. Could he? Yes. I don't think he does.
You don't think he does?
I don't think he doesn't do it 10 times out of 10.
No, I mean, if you look into again 10 times, like 2, 3.
I'd give it like 4, but yeah.
I just think
I
if
think
you're-
the majority of the time he's not talking them down.
No, and I think
And then Attack on Titan plays out like it did.
well, the only thing I would say is I would say Naruto I think ends up opposing Eren fully way earlier. Like a full opposition, not like unwilling like Jane being like, I'll go along with you, boo. I think that he fully tries to take Eren out.
His morals would
Interesting.
be
Yeah.
a lot.
I think he
lot more
ends up
different.
fully opposed, and if he gets a Titan's power, if he gets a Colossal Titan,
Hey, that Fox Titan sounds pretty
that
good.
Fox Titan, yeah, if he gets a Colossal Titan, Eren might be screwed.
Right.
Like he might kill Eren.
I'm telling you, they're gonna fight. It's gonna be a battle.
Like,
They're gonna
and
battle.
I don't know that Eren can steam his neck closed or whatever whenever the Colossal Titan goes off at lunch. Like
Yeah.
when Naruto's like, "Hey, come here for a second. I want to show you this fish I caught. It's really cool." And then he bites his thumb and blows up. Like I don't know if you're getting out of that one.
Yeah, that's
So
tough. That's
yeah,
tough.
it's so I think Naruto. I think it's more likely that Naruto kills Eren than it is
Then
that
the other
he-
way around. Yeah.
Mm.
out of a full moral obligation,
That's interesting. Yeah.
which is crazy because I think he would want to bring him back, but I think eventually, like Naruto was prepared
To kill Sasuke.
to
if you had
kill Sasuke or die trying, and it's been said a million times he was in control of the whole fight.
I mean, his first Akatsuki, remember, he threw a freaking windmill, freaking wind shuriken at him and cut him in half. So
I mean, yeah, Naruto ain't above. He ain't above killing somebody. Like,
Yeah.
He'll do it. Yeah.
yeah.
So
He would try everything he can, but I think eventually he's like, okay, well, see
I
what
tried. I guess we got to end it now.
Yeah. Well, see, this is why we left Andy's for last because it was actually fantastic. So.
Yeah, like I really I could talk for another hour about Armin as Naruto.
Yeah.
Dude, truthfully, that is not the side of the.
I know, but it's
thing I thought we were gonna focus.
me either.
on.
But it's really interesting. Like you remove all the charisma, all the stuff, and make him smart and pragmatic. Not even like ruthless, but just pragmatic. Because Shikamaru is brilliant, but he has like the same chivalrous morality that Naruto has. Armin doesn't have that. You just
Right.
give he's more like Tobi Rama.
Yeah.
Like what does Tobi Rama do if he has Kurama Chakra?
Mm.
Yeah.
Is really you know what happens. The Uchiha are gone. It's another mass
Boy.
extinction.
Yep.
All right, guys.
All right.
Take us out,
Hey,
Andy.
that was good, guys. That was good. We finished with that fun topic
It
because
wasn't very fun. It was dark.
but we were able to expand on a lot of different universes. But yeah, dude, fellas, I'm glad we got back together to do this. It was fun. Had a good time with it. Thank you so much to our listeners out there for sticking with us, hanging out with us, and just diving deep into the anime world, man. We appreciate you guys so much. So, once again, for Trevor, for JD, Andy, and myself, Sandy, we thank you so much for listening to the anime edition World Geek Podcast. Sayonara, senpais.